Feast of Winter Veil, the 19.2 patch releasing on December 15th, that's tomorrow, welcomes the old gods to Battlegrounds as new heroes along with 10 new minions and the addition of a limited time Darkmoon Prizes system. The Darkmoon Prize system is limited, so I think the minions will always be in. So thank you for being part of our community. We're also rewarding all players with 5 minutes Madness at the Darkmoon Fair card packs and 500 gold just for logging in after 19.2 has been released. All right, Battlegrounds updates. Resetting all players' external ratings to 0. For more information, read our Dev Insight blog. Ratings will be reset once per expansion. Darkman Prizes. So this is the temporary thing. We're introducing a new limited time mechanic, Darkmoon Prizes. Every 4 turns, you'll discover a Darkmoon Prize. Add it to your hand. As the game progresses, you'll be offered increasingly powerful Darkmoon Prizes to play with. From immediately impactful buffs to game-lasting effects, Darkmoon Prizes will add a new twist to every Battleground match for the next 2 months. So, half of December, all of January, and half of February, we assume. So, the first time you discover is on tier 4, which is 7 gold. And prize turn 1. You can get a big banana, which is +2/+2. You can add 2 gold to your hand. You can give your minions 1/1. You can discover a minion. Let me zoom in on this actually. Discover a minion from Tavern Tier 1. Give minions in Bob's Shop +1 health for the rest of the game. Your next 3 refreshes cost 0. Or add a minion to Bob's Tavern for the rest of the game. I think big bananas has to be the worst. I think giving 1 health for the rest of the game has to be pretty good in the beginning, but a little rough near the end. It's not as strong. Add 2 gold to your hand is kind of nice. It can let you level to 4 or 5 faster. On 8 gold, you just can level to 4 instead of mess around on 3. Giving your minions 1/1 is nice if you're not like a tempo hero. It's also nice if you are a tempo hero because you can just like get buff. I wonder if like when you pick your treasures, should you pick treasures that are opposite of what your hero does, or should you pick treasures that are in line of what your hero does? So if your hero is a buff hero, should you be taking more buff things just to be extra buff? Or if you're a buff hero, you should try to pick greedy things to even out and just be all around powerful. It maybe depends every time. You do not need to use these right away because it says it goes to your hand. It says it's added to your hand. So no, you do not need to use it right away. But things, some of them you should use right away. So this is on 8 gold. Discover a minion from your current tavern tier. It seems kind of weak, but it does allow you to triple maybe early. Because if you get to tavern tier 5, but can you do that? Because you get this at the beginning of the turn. This happens on turn 8. Turn 8. Not 8 gold. Sorry if I said that. Gruel rules. Give a minion at the end of your turn, gain 2/2. Alright, so that's interesting because that seems like it's game lasting. So if you have something that you know you're going to keep, like a Cave Hydra, or even something you don't want to get sniped. Yeah, Gruel rule seems pretty good. Evolving Tavern. Replace all minions in Bob's Taverns with one with a higher tier. Tavern tier. Wow. Tavern. I don't think that's bad. But you would pick that if you really need to find something. If you need something to give your board to like determine a comp. Gruel rules is something you would take if you already have something on board that you're happy with. So you take this if you know your comp. You take this if you need to find a comp. You take this if you can like get a triple or there's like something really necessary on your tier. For the rest of the game, reduce the cost of upgrading Bob's Tavern by 2 at the end of your turn. This basically lets you get to 6 pretty fast. So maybe if you're going elementals or something. Lady Vag was bad. It's because you had to freeze, right? Yeah, Great Deal might be okay if you're already ahead on board. Like you don't need something to power boost you right there. And you know that there's something really good up at Tavern Tier 6. But you can't pick that one if you're behind. If you're behind, you have to take something that helps you right now. Time Thief. Discover a minion from your opponent's warband. Your last opponent's warband. So that'd only be good if they had like a Brand or a Light Fang. Brand's Blessing. Your battle cries trigger twice this turn. So this card would be if you're behind on board. If you've been losing and you need something to like get you back in the game, that you would take Brand's Blessing, because that could just like be your temporary Brand so that you can level. Bad Chad transition. There's so much room for it now. So much room for activities. The Unlimited Coin. Gain 1 gold this turn only. Return this to your hand at the end of turn. Oh, so you will always have 11 gold. The Bouncer. Give a minion 5/5 and taunt. Maybe. Maybe. Probably not. I feel like Rules has to be one of the better ones. Brand's Blessing, Unlimited Coin, and Great Deal? Maybe Evolving Tavern? Maybe. Alright, so this is prize 3. Prize 3 occurs on turn 12. Going into turn 12. So, by the Holy Light, give a minion Divine Shield. Ice Block, secret. I'm still just a rat in a cage. I'm still just a rat in a cage. Double a minion's attack. I mean, that could be pretty spicy if you got a good Cave Hydra. It's a Smashing Pumpkins reference. I know this reference. Bananas. That's a Gwen Stefani reference. Fill your hand with bananas. Discover a new hero power. That can be very good. What if you're like you're done with your hero power? What if your hero power is like super good early? Like Yogg or Zephyrus. He already found 3 triples. There's a lot of things that... Omu, he's already leveled all the way. Yogg early, cat later. Oh my god. I'm cat now. I steal your minions. Amalgam. Yes, that's a good one too. Curator. You could switch... Like if you're Reno would be really nice. Or you can switch into Reno. Because you can take like Kael'thas early. So you have early tempo. And then switch to Reno late game to get something random golden. But you have to discover the hero power. So you only get 3 options. What if you discover into Finlay? Into a new one. Alex would be a good one. Repeat customer. Return a friendly non-golden minion to your hand. Give it 2/2. Definitely doesn't seem as good as the other ones. That one seems way weak. Pogo? Yeah, they took Pogo away from you. All that glitters! Sun glitters! Make a random minion into Bob's Tavern golden. It's very important that it reads in Bob's Tavern, because then you buy it and you get to discover of a higher tier. This is insane. You find a Murazon? Sure, I'm gonna golden the Murazon. Boop. I have all the minions now. I'd say all that glitters is really good. Make a random minion in Bob's Tavern golden. Well, you better make sure all the minions are really nice in that tavern. You can buy things. You can buy 3 minions, use it to up your odds, then you gotta sell. It's doable. You just buy the bad ones. Top shelf. It still lets you discover a minion of a higher tier. So I think all that glitters can definitely work. Just pretend you're Daryl. Just be Daryl. Exactly. Top shelf. Discover a minion from Tavern Tier 6. So the same thing as all that glitters, but you don't get a golden card. The only thing that's different with top shelf is you might be Tavern Tier 4. And you could get to a 6. And it doesn't cost 3 gold to buy. All right, this is the 4th prize. This happens on turn 16 if you get there. You may not get to turn 16 because a lot of times you don't get to turn 16. Friends and family discount. For the rest of the game, minions in Bob's Tavern cost 1 less. You are now Millhouse, but with regular rolls. Open bar. Your first 5 refreshes each turn cost 0. Can Millhouse get a friends and family discount? Wow, imagine Millhouse's minions costing 1. That'd be insane. Raise the stakes. Make a friendly minion golden and return it to your hand. Oh. So you get to make something golden. Comes back to your hand, and then you get to discover. So that's pretty good. Fresh tab, refresh your gold to get 10 gold. Argent Braggart, gain attack and health to match the highest in the battlefield. I mean, if you have a really big minion, sure. If you have a brand. Big winner. Discover a Darkmoon prize from each of the previous turns. I got them all! And give a dog a bone. Give a friendly minion Divine Shield, Wind Fury, and +10/+10. Just go find a 1/1 poison and be like, boop. Okay. Next, our new heroes. The first hero is the hero that I got to reveal. Super cool. I hope you guys saw the reveal. If you missed it, then you're not following me on YouTube properly. How do you get the spells? It just shows up on the start of every 4 turns. Saturday Cartoons. At the end of turn, give a friendly minion 1/1 and repeat 0 times. Upgrade after each use. So if you press this button 10 times, then it's going to give give minions +1/1 10 times. This one was revealed by Crip Nazath. Start the game with a 1/1 fish. The fish is a beast. Gains all your death rattles in combat. So for example, if you have 2 eggs, it gains both eggs. So it would proc 2 8/8s. Will Nazath be banned if beasts are banned? I would assume so. I would assume it's banned if beasts are banned. It seems good with Macaw comp. You taunt your Goldrin, and then it gets Goldrin, and then you have Macaw. I don't know, maybe it works. Tice revealed this one. Yasiraj. Am I pronouncing his name right? Yasiraj? Start of combat. Add a minion from your tavern tier to your warband. Keep it. So we were talking about this one earlier because people were really confused. So cost 2. What happens is for 2 gold, during combat, a minion is added to your warband on your tavern tier, but then it stays there. So for example, if you level turn 1, you buy a minion. Turn 2, you level the tavern tier 2, correct? Turn 3, normally you have to sell your minion and buy 2 minions. If you have a token, it's easier. Or with this hero, you buy a 2-drop and then you hero power. So now you got a 2 gold minion that gets added to your warband during combat. Then you could, the next turn, level, sell your 1-drop hero power, then get a random 3-drop added to your tavern tier or to your shop. So if like what's offered to you is bad, you can hero power for 2. So instead of spending 3 on a minion, you're only spending 2. It allows you to focus on leveling more because leveling is important. It also guarantees you get a minion of the highest minion you could get because it's of the tavern tier. Because if you think of like Eudora or something, you could get something lower. I would consider this not as good as Elise, but I don't think this hero is bad. It's Elise but better. No, it's Elise but worse because Elise spends 2 and gets to discover. This doesn't discover, and then you'd miss the battle cry as well. You have to have less than 7 minutes to do anything. But if you think about power leveling, a lot of times when you power level, you might not have as many minions. So if you rounded to like power level to 5 hero power, get a random 5-drop. I wouldn't write this hero off. This hero is going to be challenging for players who force compositions and force tripling. If you force just like leveling and stats and curve, I think this will be okay. We'll enter on the left or right. I do not know that answer. My guess is right, but it's just a guess. Players with Battleground perks will have early access to these new heroes before they are formally released on December 29th. It's on the right. It's in Tice's video. So I showed it. Okay, so it's on the right. Hero pool updates. Galakrond has been temporarily removed from Battlegrounds hero pool. This is what always happens, right? We buff it. Hero's bad, we buff it. Still bad, we buff it. Becomes OP, take it away. Take it out. Get him out of here. Sir Finley Mergleton has returned to the Battlegrounds hero pool. So if you do not have Battlegrounds perks, you can get Sir Finley, and Sir Finley would allow you to get a new hero. The Great Akamakadu has returned to the Battlegrounds hero pool. Competitive Spirit has been added to his secret pool. So they took him out because there was a loophole because they took away a secret. Because they took away a secret, there's a loophole to like guarantee infinite ice blocks with him. So they had to add in a secret. And so they added in competitive spirit. What was the loophole? So they removed a secret. So what you could do was hero power and get specific secrets that would and not play minions. So you'd get the secrets that like splitting image, stuff like that, that would never proc. So these secrets don't proc. And then once you've taken enough secrets out of the pool, then you're always going to be offered the final 3 secrets will be something, something, and ice block. And then ice block, you could just always get offered ice block every turn. So it was like a way to get ice block every turn. They added in the secrets, so now it can't be done. Slyssa's Darkmoon has increased overall chances of getting tickets after turn 1. So that's good for Slysssa. Hopefully that makes him better. Zephyrus, now his hero power costs 3 instead of 4. So that's better. Patches! New cost is 3. This is actually pretty broken. Because it means you just need 1 pirate by turn 3 to be able to hero power. Actually makes leveling very interesting too. Because you can level at a different pace in hero power. I think this is pretty powerful. All right, this is the minion that I revealed. Acolyte of Cthulhu. It's a tier 1 taunt reborn. No minion type. Taunt reborn. So it's double taunt. You need to hide something, hide it behind double taunt. Next up is Tormented Ritualists. Tier 2. 2 attack, 3 health. 2 mana, 2/3. Tier 2, 2/3. Taunts. Whenever this is attacked, give adjacent minions 1/1. Oh. Warden of Old. 3 attack, 3 health. Add a gold coin to your hand. It's a death rattle. So the longer this is out, the more golds you add to your hand. The thing I think about with this is the pirate, the 3/3 pirate that's tavern tier 2, you buy for 3, you sell for 3. This one you buy for 3, you sell for 1, and over 2 turns you get gold. So this has more value after 3 turns. It's kind of small. I think it's a fine placeholder as you're trying to level, but it's kind of small, and I don't know, maybe it is money. We like money. Combines with Nazath Fish. True. Arm of the Empire. 4 attack, 5 health. Whenever a friendly taunt minion is attacked, give it +3 attack. Wait, hold on. Whenever a friendly taunt minion is attacked, give it 3 attack. It's a tier 3, 4/5. So I want to say that tier 3, 4/5 is strong. This is a minion you're gonna want a tempo because it has good size early. Get golden parrot and golden parrot for many coins. Yeah, that's a lot of coinage. So I like this pickup early. It does give you more incentive to buy things like the reborn taunt. So it's a good unit early. Also, if you go into menagerie later, I guess this is probably hard to have on your board later. Good, it's just good tempo to level. That's all I see about it. These all do not have tribes or minion types. This one does, a demon. So we all know that demons have been suffering recently, not very strong. So they did add a demon, Big Fernal. Tier 4 demon. 4 attack, 4 health. After you summon a demon, gain 1/1 permanently. So this goes along with buff demons. It doesn't grow as much as Floaty Boy, but it also doesn't, you don't have to deal damage to your face for it to work. So if you like whiff on Floaty Boy, you could still get this and try to hit Floaty Boy the next turn, like level and try to get it. Works with Imp Gang Boss. True. And the Death Rattle Demon. Because it can summon on board. Yup. So it can work with Imp Mama. It can work with like all demons. It's a grower that can work well in the Soul Juggler comp, right? Huh. Excited to see that one. Okay. Who expects me to pronounce this correctly? Karaji Harbinger. What? Did I say that right at all? Karaji Harbinger. Harbinger. Let's just call her Bebe. All right, Bebe is a tier 4. After a friendly minion with taunt dies, give its neighbors 2/2. So very similar to this one's whenever they're attacked, give adjacent minions 2/2. This is whenever a friendly minion with taunt dies, give its neighbors 2/2. Yeah, it seems like we're bringing taunt comp back. We want taunt comp apparently. I don't know how much I like this card, but I could be wrong. Champion of Yasiraj. Tier 4, 2/2. Just like a little girl grubber. Whenever a friendly taunt minion is attacked, gain 1/1 permanently. Oh! That's a permanent gold grubber. Yasarj. Why does Hearthstone make all the words so hard? Do I blame World of Warcraft for this? Okay. Whenever a friendly taunt minion is attacked, gain 1/1 permanently. We like permanent buffs. Faceless Tavern Goer. I can pronounce that word. Faceless Tavern Goer. I'm a tavern goer. Not in the pandemic. Tier 5, 4/4. Battlecry. Choose a minion in Bob's Tavern. Transform into a plain copy of it. Okay, I think you want, like, this seems like it's not a tempo play. But if you get enough of these, choose a minion in Bob's Tavern, transform into a golden copy of it. Yeah, it's like a wild card. So you can just get it at some point and just hold on to it, and then until you find something you need, and then you don't have to buy it on that turn because you already have this, so you don't have to pay for it. It could be a way to force triples. Yep. Or you could just buy a few of them and then triple it and then transform into a golden copy of something else. That seems pretty challenging to do. Yeah, it's like a wild card. This is wild card. So, like, let's say you see a brand, then you would do it to the brand, and then you buy the brand, and you already have your pair, and then you Zephyrus triple. I did it! Mithrax, the Unraveler. At the end of your turn, so this is tier 5, 4/4. At the end of your turn, gain 1/2 for each minion type you control. Oh, interesting, because if you're going Menagerie comp, you need 3 things, right? So 3 things: Bran, Lightfang, Buff Spot, Mithrax. 3 things for Jug: Bran, Lightfang, Buff Spot, Mithrax. Kind of interesting. I gotta point out, it doesn't have a minion type, so you cannot give it like poison or taunt. You could taunt it with Argus. I lied. 1/2 seems low. Yeah, because Lightfang won't buff it, but we'll have to see how it plays out. Alistra the Immortal. Elisa? Me? Elisa. That's me. I like to claim all cards that kind of sound like my name be mine. I do this a lot. Eliza is my card. These are my cards. Okay, so Alistra the Immortal. Divine Shield Reborn. Whenever a friendly taunt minion is attacked, this gets attacked instead. Taunt up your Baron. Wait, so you taunt something. Whenever a friendly taunt minion gets attacked, this gets attacked instead. It has Divine Shield and Reborn. So you can taunt your Cave Hydra and be like, yep, it's fine. My Cave Hydra is safe. Interesting. Minion pool updates. This is where you guys can cry. Righteous Protector has been removed from the Battlegrounds minion pool. The Beast has been removed from Battlegrounds minion pool. Crowd Favorite has been removed from Battleground minion pool, and Shifter Zephyrus. F's in chat for this one. Shifter Zephyrus has been removed. How am I going to click my YouTube titles now? I don't know what to do. I think I have to retire. I've officially retired my YouTube career. Fix some slow animation. That's good. Fix bug where locked mana crystals were not displayed correctly.
Size check. What does that mean?
Size matters, so people can check out what size they are by typing the command size. See if they're chonkers or dinkers or average or growers or showers.